it's me who's back again. مساء الخير. Hello. Hi. How are you? Hello. Yeah, I was just like seeing if anything new was going on, because there was this event that was happening here in Morocco, and I was wondering if people were here. That's why I just popped in. Please like. Yeah, please don't forget to like. I'm good. How was your day in college? How was the only class you had? As I already mentioned yesterday, I went to the library. I went to the library first, and then I went to my class. Last year, like last semester more even, I used to go to the library like almost every day each week, like from Monday to Friday, for over 8 hours every day. I swear to God, I always had the energy. I keep on studying for 8 hours straight, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sometimes it's just 4 p.m. Sometimes 4 p.m. wasn't like my standard time, that it's when 4 a.m. I need to get up. No, sometimes I just stay in the library till like from 8 a.m. till I am physically not able to stay on a chair anymore. I have to get up, because most of the time I end up with severe back pain, but that's not my most proudest moment. Today I went to the library. I was suffocating. It was hard. Like for the whole time I was just like, how the hell was I doing it last year? That was crazy. Oh, Islamic culture. That's so interesting. I had a class that is called cultural studies. It's like philosophy. It studies culture in general. Well, I don't know how to explain what we learn. We read essays written by a thinker, like these people, and we keep on talking about them. Today we talked about this guy. His name is Stuart Hall. He's an English man, and he had this big essay, cultural studies and its legacies or something like that. And it was talking about lots of things, how like cultural studies is somehow Marxist, but not quite yet, but at the same time it is very infected by this guy called this Italian guy, and his theory, his name is Antonio Gramsci, and his cultural hegemony theory. It's just very chaotic. It's like, imagine philosophy with sociology and psychology and anthropology all together in this thing, which called cultural studies. It's pure chaos of all type of humanities. Oh, yeah. No, because I'm an English major. I don't have any other classes except for like these classes that's main focus is on English. I have a class about research. I have two classes about linguistics. I have a class about literature. I have a class about culture. I'm more interested in literature, to be honest, but like our college is very chaotic right now. The system is upside down. I'm not gonna lie. You're an engineering degree, right? You're an engineering major. So you have Islamic culture classes too? That's very interesting. My friend, I have a friend in college, and she's Islamic education major. Please don't forget to like. And she also takes these sociology and psychology classes, and I envy her kinda. I kinda envy her because they sound very interesting, but at the same time, I am barely keeping up with these classes of mine, which says a lot about me. Electrical engineering, that's so interesting. Oh, very good, very interesting, to be honest. No, all my classes are its main focus is on English, sadly. But to be honest, I am barely doing it lately. I'm dying. No, I'm not even kidding anymore. I'm someone who like uses sarcasm and jokes to cope when things get hard. But right now, even sarcasm isn't doing the trick anymore. How many years is in your major? I'm right now a senior. This is my last year in college, but I'm drained. I don't have it in me to fight anymore. Like, it's done and dusted. I literally want to give up. Do you have a LinkedIn account? I started one last year, and it's crazy. That shit is crazy. I feel like I'm being taken hostage in a whole different galaxy, because what in the world is that? My talents? I don't know, maybe you did. I really have a bad memory, but personally I don't have any talents. I don't see myself as someone who really has any talents. I'm a fast learner, if we consider this talent even. Otherwise, I have nothing. Maybe I'm good at writing. Yeah, I'm good at writing. These type of what we call in English lyrical essays, where you focus on emotions and metaphors and you describe things for very long pages. That's something I'm damn good at. I'm good at expressing feelings. If What about you? What's your talent? Me too. I really have a bad memory. I was trying to find a job last summer, so I kept on using it, and it was crazy. I'm 20 years old, okay? I was born in 2005. But for some reason, that stupid ass website or app, I just used it from my laptop, so it was just a website. It was crazy. Like, I felt it's not just late, something beyond late. It's crazy. my whole life, in all my social media platforms, I never showed my face. I always was, that mysterious type of thing, not showing my face, sometimes not telling my age, sometimes not telling my name even, and suddenly I have to expose everything about me. I even have to put my picture smiling as a profile picture. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was like an identity crisis out of a sudden. Oh, you like video games? I don't think I'm good at any of these things. Music is so amazing. You like making music? That's very interesting. Yeah, I'm introvert. I'm very introvert. And all the people that keep on popping in front of me are, people with different degrees and did so many courses before and do have experience in life, and I know nothing. I feel like I'm 20 years late comparing to everyone else. Last year was the first time I would try and make a CV of my own, and I was fighting for my life to just make a CV. Not even like a job or anything. So yeah, I was being tortured by LinkedIn and the capitalism system in general. Yeah, I told you, definitely an introvert. Aren't you? Hi. Yeah, I like to. No, I actually like to be alone. Sometimes when I'm with family or friends, I'm sorry, I'm closing the window because it's chilly. Anyways, sometimes when I'm like with family or friends, like I have this crazy urge to just leave, like instantly. I feel like they keep on saying, calling it in social media and TikTok, my social battery is dead. It's like I feel that feeling. Like I feel like I'm a phone and I'm 1%. Like I have to leave and be alone for at least 15 minutes to just, you know, remember how to be human again and a civilized human. Then I can go back to people and talk to them. Otherwise, once my uncle invited us and we're having, it was a good day. We're having this lunch and we were like, everyone is laughing, TV was on, the kids were laughing around, but like I wanted to leave. I wanted to have a moment of myself on my own and no one let me. I just started crying. Like, my tears were falling nonstop, like someone who's having a panic attack. Yeah, why? Because they did not let me go alone, stay alone for a second. It's very overwhelming. Yeah, really, yeah, I do. I really don't like company or like, not company. I don't like to be around people for so long. And last summer, just this summer, like just last July, last August, more even, last August, I went to my family's house in the suburbs. You know, the big house where you meet all your uncles and aunts and their kids, and you know, there's over 40 people in that house. And yeah, it's like there's like sitting with my cousin or with my aunt. We're like having good time, but suddenly I just shift and leave them and sit down in a corner alone, zoning out. And they're like, "Why are you like that? Are you depressed? Are you sad?" I'm not sad. I was just laughing 2 seconds ago. I'm just like, my battery needs to be charged. I need to be alone for a second. And people keep, which is funny because when I try to explain myself, no one understands. They think that there is a problem going on with me, and I'm just like, you know what? I give up. Yeah, I actually hate you all. Deal with it. Leave me alone. Get the memo and go away. Yes. Yeah, me too. I keep on spending more than 90% of the time doing my hobbies. And my hobbies are all things you can do on your own. Reading a book, you wouldn't need like a company to read a book. Watch a movie, take a nap, cooking something for myself, and these things and keep on repeat. Just be on my phone for a second. Lately, I've been focusing on sleeping in the right time and having 8 hours of sleep every day, I mean, to stop staying up late and to make sure that my screen time